Hey, Screaming Geek Media here. I am Jerry the Geek. Today's video we're going to do an unboxing of my new wireless microphones. But before we get into that, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, if you like home theater or movies in general, check out my other videos on my channel because I do unboxings, discussions, reviews. Check that stuff out, see what you like. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. So we're going to talk about the new wireless mics I just picked up. I had a pair before. I wasn't happy with the audio quality. If you go back a few videos, I didn't like the audio quality, so I sent them back, got this new pair we're gonna open up. And after we're doing the unboxings, I'm gonna come back here, set it all up, do some tests for you. Then I'm gonna go outside and do some tests. And then afterwards, I'm gonna load it up on the computer and, see how it actually sounded, when all's said and done. Then I'll do another video, do my final thoughts, talking about that and what brought me to it, other ones I was looking at. So let's jump behind the camera, open this up, see what we got. So here we go. So this is my first video using my new tripod. I think it's going to work out pretty well. But anyways, here we got this box of Lavalier wireless microphones from Boya. And it looks like it's packaged really well. Let's open these up and see what we got here. And what we have here, you've got we got the cables. And we got your charging cable here, just an info booklet, and a carrying pouch. That's pretty nice. There's a little felt here. Now let's actually get the out here. Let's see how this works. And what we got. Now this is actually the charging case. It actually has the plug on the side, which, it's got a USB-C, plug that in and just leave it set on here. Don't need it at the moment. And actually lit up, tells us I actually get fully charged. I guess I might be childproof. I'm having a hell of a time opening it up. There we go. Okay, so here we have the microphones themselves. And we can they got the protective covers on. We can peel those off. Then it has a protective cover over the contacts. And I think it's actually got a protective cover over that too. A lot of plastic to peel off. So these are made that you can actually charge them with a cord. They got the port right there, but it's also got these contacts. We actually put them inside and you can see the contacts right down here. So you can just set it right down in there and it charges that way. And you can see it actually has a little red light there that's showing us getting the charge. So we'll peel all the plastic off this one. And you can see it's got the noise reduction on and off. Got the mute button. You know, it's got the clip to put on. So we'll set that back in a charger. Get all this shit out of the way. Then we actually have the transmitter. We'll pull the plastic off that and off the connectors. Now the cool thing with this is a universal. This is actually a 3mm plug for like a digital camera. So we can actually take that off. And there's one for the iPhone. It's got the lightning adapter. And also we've got the USB-C. So it's interchangeable, whatever device I want to use for doing my videos. So I've got a iPhone, so I'm going to use a lightning adapter and slide it right on there into place. And that actually sits right in there as well to charge. And there you can see all three have the red light showing that they are contacts charging. And it also has these the wind muffs that are actually called dead cats. And I hope these work better than the last one I had. The last one I had was a piece of shit. They were a bitch to get on. So it looks like, okay, it has a nice little opening there. And you work through all the fuzz. It actually does, actually pops right into place. This is much better than the last pair I tried. It was elastic and it was a bitch to try to fit over. These are gonna be nice and easy. So again, put it all in there and put these back in there, and it closes up. And just that way you can always leave this on the desk and leave it plugged in, and it is going to be so convenient. And of course we're traveling, just put in this pouch and off we go. So let's jump back in front of the camera, and we're gonna plug these in and see how they work and do some tests. Then we'll go outside and do some tests. So see you in a second. So I'm back down here. Actually, I did some tests the other day after unboxing. I wasn't too happy about it once I got the computers. So I didn't get a chance to get back down here, so it's been a couple days. So I'm back down here. Now, right now the audio is coming from the camera. I've not plugged in the mic yet. You can probably hear the furnace running in the background. But anyways, I want to try some different settings. I'm hoping I didn't blow $100 on something that doesn't work right. I'm hoping it sounds better once I get this and try the different noise reduction settings. So I'll plug in the mic pieces here and we'll see what we get. Okay, so we got the mic plugged in, and right now it's on the default setting. I'm not sure how that sounds. Well, I guess we'll find out in a little bit when I get this back upload to the computer. But like I said, it's a default setting. So we're gonna check to see the actual noise reduction settings. I'm gonna adjust those. So let's turn it back down to the lowest. I'll hit the minus button and see how that sounds. See how much, like I said, the furnace is still running right now. And see how much that, pops up. Now I'll go back and hit the plus button and turn it back up. I did online check. There's like five. You can hit it 5 or 6 times and it starts blinking flash to let you know it's at the max. So the noise reduction is maxed out right now. And of course, like I said, I got the microphone right here on the neck. Now we're gonna let's put our little dead cat on. I'm not sure where they came up with the term dead cat. Maybe because it's fuzzy and it feels like a dead cat, but that's technically what they call these little windscreens. So let's put this on. Okay, now with the dead cat on, noise reduction is still set to highest, so see how, don't know how that's working. I'm not going to do the outdoor test again, y'all. We're going to get to that in a second. And that was the original setting. That was the outdoor test, show how far away I was. So I didn't want to do that again. I was marking off all the distances. But anyways, noise reduction, highest setting, dead cat on. Let's pop the dead cat back off. So now that we did the the lowest and the highest the settings for the noise reduction, maybe I should have just done the intermediate to kind of give you an idea of the differences. So now we're back to the default setting. So we're gonna go and just hitting the button plus it once and see what happens. So now with the noise reduction setting, I upped it 1 and try to see how that sounds. And now we're gonna up it again. Now we just upped it to 2 notches. And of course, the furnace isn't on right now, so that's not going to be an issue. Definitely hoping that the voice sounds familiar. So we're going to up it again to, now we're at 3 notches above default setting. Really wanting to, hoping this turns out decent, plus give you an idea of something that you want to look into. So now we're going to go up to the 4th setting above default. Now let's take it back down to, okay, now we're back down to default. So let's take it down 1. Now, -1 on the noise reduction. And let's go down. Now we're -2 on the noise reduction. -3 on the noise reduction. See how that is. And now we're at -4 on the noise reduction. So I'm here just standing here in front of the camera. I was just a few feet away. So windy, I'm hoping it doesn't blow my fucking tripod over. And trying this out. Now I'm going to walk back to the 25-foot mark and go in 25-foot increments. See how this works. So now I'm at the 25-foot mark. See how this sounds. Pretty interesting. Like I said, I've got the little dead cat on my mic, so and a little windy out here, so I thought I'd put that on, see how that is. Now I'm going to move back to the 50-foot mark. Okay, now I'm standing at the 50-foot mark, not far away from the camera at the moment. Now we're going to go back to the 75-foot mark. Okay, now we're at the 75-foot mark from the camera. Hopefully it's still working good. But it's rated, I forget what's rated at. It's supposed to be at a pretty nice high range. So, doing these tests so that way you can know. Now we're at the 100-foot mark away from my camera. I thought it'd be further back, but according to my tape measure, that's what it is. Let's go a little bit further, see what we get. And here we're coming up to the 125-foot mark. Now we'll go back to 150. Okay, now we're 150 feet away from the camera. See how that sounds. Testing, it's nice and sunny. Now we're at the 175-foot mark. Still hoping this is going strong. So here I am now. I'm standing 200 feet away from my camera. I'm hoping this is working good. I guess we'll find out when we get this back on the computer and check it out. And I'll let you know. So see you back inside. So now that we've got all the tests out of the way, give you an idea. I actually unplugged these, and now we're back to the regular phone audio, so I can, do some final thoughts and share a couple more things. Now you can see on the front of these, you can see the blue light flashing here. That's because the actual mic is turned off, so it's not paired. So we will hold this a couple seconds, and it comes on, and you see now that instead of flashing, they're just a solid blue light. So anytime one of them turns off, it'll actually just start flashing. And if I hit the power button once, the mute button, you'll see it actually turns red. and flashes, and hit it again, turns back on. And I know I didn't mention it when I did the unboxing. I did mention how they have the USB-C ports so you can charge them directly this way. But the receiver has it as well. And actually, you can actually plug it in while you're using it, which is kind of nice, especially if you're doing, your phone. If you're doing something that's long and can be running the battery down, so it's nice and it's got like the little pass-through. You can plug it in while you're actually using it. So again, I really like these so far. I definitely will hold on, after do some the test I'm happy with so far. I'll use these for a couple of my videos to see, overall get a feel for them, if I like them, if it's worth keeping them. So now that we've done all the tests for you, and give you a little demonstration idea how everything sounds at different settings and whatnot, give me some final thoughts, about actually what this is, and why I chose these, and we're gonna talk about a couple other ones. I'll show you the pictures of the Amazon listings of what I was looking at, because the original one I bought was some generic brand, and it had a little had the charging box flip up. That was so convenient. I really like that, but the quality wasn't that good. I spent $30 for it, so I got what I paid for. I sent them back, and when I chose these, there was 3 brands I was looking at. These are the Boyas, and they do a lot of microphones and highly rated. There's also a 7 Oak. They had some nice ones I was looking at, and Highland. They had a couple different pairs I was looking at as well. Now, from those 3 brands, the one I was kind of hoping to get originally was a 7 Oak. You can see here what it entailed, and actually had all the adapters the same as this, so it would work for the regular digital camera hookup, iPhone, and your regular other Samsungs. Had the USB-C ports. But the only thing it didn't, it had a carrying case for, made it portable. It's priced at $80. So I was like, well, I'll save a little bit of money. But looking at it, it's like, they give you the charging cords for each piece, and the more I thought about it, I didn't want to go that route. I thought, spending the extra $20 to $30 to have the charging case, I really like the idea of this. So that's why I did not go with the 7 Oak, is just because of that. The videos I saw on it looked like it was a really good quality microphones. So now we're down to between Boya and Highland. The Highland had 2 different ones. You can see here they had the Mark C1, which was available with either the Lightning adapter or the USB-C. It did not come with both, which was a kind of a downside to that. And I did contact the company, and they said if you buy one, you can supposedly afterwards you can buy the adapter for the other one. So that was an option, because even though I have the iPhone, well, if I decide to change phones, or say something happens to my phone, I need to use my wife's. She's got a Samsung, so it would not be compatible with that. So I would need that other adapter. But it had a charging case as well. That was the other plus I was really looking at. Now Highland's other one, they had another Delark M1. Now it had, you can see here, what's in the kit, and it does have adapters for the digital camera and the Lightning and USB-C. But the problem is they weren't just a regular adapter. It actually had a damn plug and cords, and you had a little other adapter piece hanging off of it. And to me, that was just sloppy. To me, that would be a pain in the ass to mess with. I like the simple, the transmitter. It's one piece. Well, actually 2 with the little adapter on it. But anyways, you know what I mean. I just plug this in, bam, it's done. And then it's not instead of plugging in, got that another little piece here to hanging off of it. I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they designed that. I don't get it. As a consumer, I want quality, but at the same time, I want things simplified. So that being said, even though that one, was $110, the same price as the original pricing of the Boya. I just, I wanted the extra adapters, but I didn't want the hassle of the cords and other stuff, hanging on. So that is the main reason I chose to go with the Boya, just because of simple, and it's got the case and it's got the interchangeable adapters for the transmitter. And when I went to order this, I mean, originally it was $109, $110, and all of a sudden it was priced at $99. And I'm like, oh, hell yes, I'll save another $10, make the wife a little happier. So that was my reason for going to Boya instead of the Highland. And also, the 7 Oak didn't have the charging box, and I really wanted this. This is really nice and convenient. It's got the plug on the side, and it's got the little rubber feet on it, so you just set it on a desk. You just keep it plugged in, pop it open, put the pieces in and out, and it's all there. And plus, if I go somewhere, I got the little travel bag I can throw it in. Yeah, it was it's a pretty penny to spend on something like this. It's going to boil down to what you're interested, what you're willing to spend, what you think your channel is, if you're happy with what your quality of what your phone does, or if you want the portability, the microphones. So there's a lot to consider. Think about what you want your channel to be. Did I need the microphones? Maybe not. But just a thought of if I decide to go portable, go outside, do some different things, need to stand away from the camera, these are really nice. And plus, having two, you can pair them at the same time. So if you're interviewing someone away from the camera, that's not a problem. And you can see from the test, I was standing 200 feet away from the camera, and it worked fine. I might have to look. I'm not even sure what the rating is for the distance that you're supposed to be able to go, but the 200 feet was a fairly good amount of distance away. So overall, I'm happy. I'm going to do a couple more videos to see how I feel overall with it. But it comes the old notion of you get what you pay for. The first set I had, I paid $30 and I did not like them. Again, it's up to you. That's why I wanted to get this out there for you if you're interested in something like this, and give my opinions on this and why I bought this one instead of the others. So I hope this helps you out if you're interested in something like this. So that pretty much does it for the the unboxing reviews and all my final thoughts on the Boya wireless microphone sets. And again, I love this little, having a charging case and just has those contacts. You just pop them down in, and it keeps your desk clean. No cables, just one cable, and that's it. So please check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and we'll see you soon. Geek out.